pledge my obedience to the corporation of the United States of America, and for the wickedness in which it stands, one nation under Satan, with intolerance and hatred for all. Politicians are the epitome of hypocrisy, destroying us mentally and harming us bodily. It's an atrocity how they create calamity and profit off tragedy, misleading us constantly, raping us with metaphorical sodomy. You want to label me a freak show oddity? Why? Because I dare question authority and refuse to submit to conformity. To quote Zach De La Roca, "Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me." If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Everything you've been taught your entire life is a fucking lie. You need to open your eyes. The government's not your ally. With targeted programming, propaganda, they're controlling your minds, leaving our country zombified. Deception and oppression is what they provide. At this rate, mankind will never survive. We will surely meet our demise unless we can stand unified as allies and no longer allow their lies to blind our voice. We inhabit Satan's material domain where we spend our days as free-range occupational slaves. Whips and restraints replaced by debt we can never repay. Remember, you must always consume and obey. The fucking world is a stage. We're being deceived and played every day. Continue to be led astray as our hope fades away. Deception and sinning has the puppet master grinning and winning. The president is pre-selected, not elected. The election is a fraud designed to give us the illusion of choice. Democracy's a facade. So many remain unconscious as they continue supporting a government who sponsors bomb hits and purposely makes its own people sick. Any natural remedy, the FDA sanctions it. They don't give a shit about us or our health, only concerned with making a fucking profit. These times are truly bleak and dire. We need to set fire to the evil empire before we expire. Far too many sheep remain asleep. Their minds are too far gone. I'm hoping these bars act as an alarm that cause them to awaken so we can prevent the total annihilation of all of civilization. 9/11 and inside job blamed on terrorists. The government is controlled by nefarious degenerates whose tactics are vast and various, violent and treacherous. They continue to leverage the societal dividing wedge. They put the truth in our face, speak it with incoherent hilarity, discrediting facts, reducing truth to parody. It's fucking pure insanity how the true nature of reality seems more like a dystopian science fiction fantasy. Over the years, in an attempt to deceive and control the narrative you receive, history's rewritten and riddled with fallacies. The Declaration of Independence promises life, liberty, and happiness, more like death, slavery, and oppression through madness. Don't forget about the American dream. The problem is you only dream when you're asleep. That's how they want it, all in line with the other obedience sheep. We're being programmed from the womb to the tomb by a various assortment of nefarious tools. For example, mass media, mainstream news, hell, even the curriculum taught in classrooms. They call it education, that's just code for indoctrination. It seems today ignorance is just the American way. A motherfucking psycho sumo baby. Symbolism and electromagnetic frequency signals. It's alarming the frequency and ease. We continue to be deceived by diabolical, wicked criminals who cast a veil of deception, manipulating our minds and misleading us with subliminals. Truth hidden in plain sight, yet many remain blind as chemtrails dominate the skies. The water supplies fluoridized, our food genetically modified. In an attempt to conquer, they continue to divide. It goes beyond world leaders in robes gathering at Bohemian Grove where they bow down and pay homage to the owl. It goes beyond Luciferian pedophiles that populate the deep state, corrupting us morally and filling our hearts with hate. It even goes beyond the Jewish banker elites. The father of deceit is the true identity of our adversary. With complex discrepancies, blasphemy, and heresy, he continues to spiritually corrupt humanity. The left and the right are simply controlled opposition. Both roads have the same intention and destination. They're designed to place us on the path of perdition. Every day we come closer to our extinction. Deception, misinformation, and manipulation bringing on the death of our nation. You call me a conspiracy theorist crackpot simply because I'm capable of free thought, and you get turned out daily like a back alley thought.